This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Carol. Carol talks for a living, from morning till night. So she relies on Flo's crystal clear home phone service brought to her through Flo's 100% fiber to the home network. It keeps her in the know, and because she bundles her mobile broadband and TV services, she enjoys huge savings, so she can enjoy much more for much less. So visit any Flo retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
It's Monday, April the 25th, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today Morning News Update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. In our top story, thousands of householders in the northern, western, and central parts of Barbados who have been experiencing frustrating periods of water supply problems over the past month should get relief by early next month. Addressing a monthly meeting of his St. Philip West constituency branch at the Princess Margaret Secondary School yesterday afternoon, Minister of Water Resources Management Dr. David Estwick assured residents that the solution was in place, but the Barbados Water Authority just needed a few more weeks to sort out the technical aspects.
So therefore we would expect that in a matter of within a week to 2 weeks, we should have that distribution from Castle Grant directly from Sweetville into Castle Grant, who sort it out, so that the residents in St. Joseph and parts of St. Thomas and St. Andrew, and also I think some of that goes into St. Peter as well. In addition to that, I am continuing with the Northern Upgrade Project. You can't upgrade a distribution system unless you have increased water to put in it. So the plan is, and I've already given permission to the board, to ask that the desal plant that is already existing carry itself to maximum capacity. And I've asked for Williams Industries to expand the present desal plant output by as much as 3 million gallons.
Estwick also disclosed that 2 emergency water storage package plants will shortly arrive at the Bridgetown port as a result of the forced shutdown of 5 pumping stations in western Barbados, which are affected by inadequate water levels. However, he said that a contractor was just put in place to build the permanent ones at the Hope and the Mullins Bay areas. Meanwhile, the Outspoken Cabinet Minister has recommended a model on which this country ought to base its future development. Dr. Estwick urged his government to start planning its future development for making Barbados a transshipment hub for the movement of large numbers of travelers.
So when anyone wants to get to North America, you don't have to take 20 hours of flying. It's only 3 hours to get from Barbados to Miami. 8 hours flying across the day to Barbados, or less than that is 11 hours then to Miami. You're in America. The usual routine of travel is probably about 18 to 20 hours. Now, that can work also for marine transport, given that you come across Barbados and the first country that you hit is Barbados. So we need to evolve and develop our port systems and encourage those countries that now carry products into Latin America, South America, and North America that come here and then branch up there. That is what we need to do.
This island's political leader is meanwhile assuring Barbadians that brighter days are around the corner. Addressing yesterday's 61st anniversary church service for his ruling Democratic Labour Party at the Covenant Life Teaching Centre on Green Hill, St. Michael, Prime Minister Francis Stewart acknowledged that Barbados has had to struggle through rough economic times, similar to those of several other countries. But Stewart told the gathering, which included his cabinet, that having experienced the proverbial Good Friday, Easter was within reach.
But don't you ever forget that in your personal life, at every single level of it, if you are going to enjoy an Easter, you have to make peace and be prepared to pay the price of a Good Friday. Without Good Friday, Easter is a philosophical and theological absurdity. You need Good Friday in order to appreciate Easter. And Barbadians have understood that message from us, have worked with us, have walked with us, and I want to say thanks to them today for the sacrifices and the understanding and for the level-headedness they have shown in a very difficult period. But Easter is with us now. Easter is around the corner, and we're all going to enjoy it together.
Meanwhile, opposition economist Ryan Strawn is accusing the Frontier Stewart administration of holding back the timely release of the central bank's first quarter economic report in order to adjust the figures in line with the IMF's latest report on Barbados' performance. Strawn, the BLP's candidate for Christchurch East Central, told a St. Michael's Central Branch meeting last night that the government could not embrace the IMF report, which projected 2% growth this year, because it had criticized the agency last year.
The government right now finds itself in a situation where it doesn't want to come and hold on to the IMF forecast because they said last year that they didn't know what was going on, right? So nobody's going to come and tell you, oh, I'm confident in the IMF forecast, because you can't be confident this year, but last year you said it was rubbish, right? So there's some politics going on here right now, because right now what I'm assessing is that the reason that the information hasn't been released, in my view, is that they're still down there cooking the numbers a little bit, adding some yeast to make sure that they come close to what the IMF is suggesting growth should be.
In sports now, Sri Lankan batsman Kaushal Silver has been airlifted to a Colombo hospital after being struck on the head during a practice match at Palakili. Initial CAT scans suggested Silver was out of danger, but he will continue to be monitored as a precautionary measure. Team management said Silver appeared to have been struck just below the back rim of the helmet in the padded wings that became part of the helmet design following Philip Hughes' death.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Your first friend, your first love, your first teacher. Show your appreciation for the first lady in your life. Send a photo of you and your mother to We Love You Mom at barbadostoday.bb to be featured in our special Mother's Day photo album and for a chance to win some exciting prizes.
To Mom with love.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter, that's the move for me. Stability, prosperity, we're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Welcome back with news from the region now. Jamaica's Police Commissioner Dr. Carl Williams says the High Command will be willing to support a detailed study of the link between violent dancehall lyrics and crime, because the police are convinced the two are not unrelated. In fact, Dr. Williams pointed out that when anti-gang legislation was being promulgated, the police had lobbied for a provision that would address this concern. On the international scene, new information has emerged regarding last Thursday's execution-style killings of 8 members of a family in Ohio, the United States. Investigators yesterday announced they found 3 marijuana growth operations at rural residences where the family members were slain. We pick up the story in this CNN report.
There's been intense speculation over the course of the last couple of days here among the community that this may have been drug-related simply by the ruthless nature of this. You have 8 members of one family executed, the most ruthless, of course, being that mother with her 4-day-old baby sleeping next to her, shot and killed while she was sleeping next to that baby. Now, perhaps fueling further speculation, we understand that these grow operations, these pot grow operations being found in that area where these shootings took place.
That's news and sports. However, you can join us again this afternoon for more. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb Subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on iZoomi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune into channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.